Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. Everyone knows about the International Film Festival of India and its closing ceremony and what Nadav Lapid spoke at it. Last 2 days or 3 days have been full of this particular news. Many people think of it as the IFFI Fiasco. Was it? Or was it something else? Here is my analysis. Here are the facts of the matter. 400 films entered the IFFI, out of which 15 made it to the final round, and the jury, the grand jury or the head of the grand jury, in his final address said about Kashmir Files. This was one of the 15 films or one of the 400 films. He singled out this film and said it is a vulgar propaganda. And that caused a storm. He was criticized right, left and center, and the Israeli ambassador even went to Anupam Kher to apologize, saying that this is not the line of Israel government. Some people even questioned the organizers' intelligence in calling such a person to be the head of jury. Why did you call him when back home you know that he is a Netanyahu baiter, a government critic, and to some extent a denier of Holocaust? Why did you call him? And then some people said, oh, we always wallow when the foreigners praise us, the slavish mentality, and so on. There were many people who said what he is saying is correct. The film is a vulgar propaganda. He got support from many Indians also, and the internet was full of supporting messages. On the other hand, the producer director Vivek Agnihotri challenged him to prove a single scene of the film was exaggerated or untrue, and that if so, he will leave film acting or filmmaking. Propaganda means just that, too much exaggeration of untrue happenings or happenings that are not true facts. So 2 days were stormy. What does the analysis say? The analysis says, or ancient wisdom analysis says, that this is a master stroke. And those who are supporting Lapid do not understand the trap that they are getting themselves into. Just consider the organizers. Nadav Lapid is known critic. If he is invited and if he praises, nothing like it. You can't do better than the worst critic. As Tukaram Maharaj has said, Nindakache ghar asave shezari. Your critic should be your neighbor because he knows you the best. And by criticizing you, he can take you to your best performance. In the same way here, if he were to praise the film, that would become international news. Now he has criticized, and what happened after criticism? Nothing on government level, no reaction from government. He was not arrested, he was not stopped, he was not even heckled. He went back to Israel hale and hearty, enjoying all India's full hospitality. So, so that proves that India has democracy, full working democracy, where you have the right to say what you want and the government will fully defend your right, doesn't matter whether it agrees with you or disagrees with you. Very rare quality. Not many countries have this kind of supporting atmosphere, and that shocks the people who say India does not have a working democracy, or that they are afraid to stay in India. So either way it is a winner. And on top of that, and this is the last bombshell, this person was elected or selected to be the head of the grand jury. He was getting a 7 minutes address at the closing down ceremony, and he chooses out of the 400 films that come in front of him, he chooses to devote 2 minutes of that time, 30% of that time, to the Kashmir files, and says that somebody had to say it. That shows the impact this film has created all over the world, not only in India. And that is why that is a masterpiece. That is ancient wisdom. Namaskar.